What's up, everybody? It's Shay. Welcome to the channel. Today, we're doing something different. We're diving into the Windy City, Chicago. History, food, people, fun facts, and must-see spots in the Chi. Get ready. This is going to be awesome. Let's start. Let's talk about how this awesome city came to be. We're going back to the 1800s. Chicago was just a little trading post, nothing fancy. But it had a prime location on Lake Michigan. Things started booming. People flocked to Chicago. Businesses popped up. Then bam! 1871, the Great Chicago Fire. The city was practically destroyed. They rebuilt, bigger and better. And that's the Chicago spirit. One of the coolest things about Chicago is its vibe. It's like this giant melting pot of cultures all mashed up together. You've got everything here. Polish, Irish, Italian, you name it, and you can see it everywhere, from the food to the music. Speaking of art, Chicago's art scene is off the hook. You've got the Art Institute, murals all over, and the theatre scene is amazing. Let's talk weather, because Chicago's got a mind of its own. 4 distinct seasons here, people. Scorching hot summers, where you can chill by the lake. Fall, where the leaves change colour like a painting. Winter can be brutal, sub-zero temperatures and enough snow to bury a car. Spring is like Chicago's way of saying, just kidding about the winter. Let's get down to business. Chicago is a powerhouse in the economy. Finance, trading, manufacturing, Chicago's got it. With businesses come jobs, innovation and cool startups. Chicago's always hustling, always moving, and that's exciting. Time for some fun facts that'll blow your mind. Chicago is home to the first skyscraper ever built, the Home Insurance Building, built in 1885. It was 10 stories tall, revolutionary for its time. Okay, get this. The Chicago River is the only river in the world that flows backwards. I know, right? Mind blown. So, back in the day, the river used to flow into Lake Michigan. But then they reversed the flow to improve sanitation. How wild is that? Only in Chicago, am I right? Hold on to your hats, theatre lovers, because Chicago is home to over 200 theatres. From Broadway shows to improv comedy to experimental theatre, Chicago has it all. Whether you're a seasoned theatre goer or just looking for a fun night out, check out a show in Chicago. It's an experience you won't forget. Listen up, this is important. Chicago isn't just one big city, it's like 77 little cities in one. 77 distinct neighborhoods, each with its own vibe and culture. Wicker Park with its hipster vibes, Lincoln Park with its upscale boutiques, Pilsen with its vibrant Mexican culture. So get out there and explore. You never know what you might discover. All right, let's talk food because Chicago's food game is strong. And when you think of Chicago food, you've got to think deep dish pizza. A thick buttery crust piled high with cheese, toppings and sauce on top. But Chicago's not just about deep dish. We've got Chicago-style hot dogs, Italian beef sandwiches, gibberito. The list goes on and on. So come hungry, my friends, because Chicago's got something to satisfy every craving. First up on our list is the Art Institute of Chicago. This place is insane. Masterpieces from all over the world. Monet, Picasso, Warhol, you name it. And it's not just paintings. They've got sculptures, photography, ancient artifacts, everything. You could spend a whole day here and still not see everything. Trust me, it's that good. Next up, we're heading to Millennium Park, home of the iconic bean. That giant, shiny, bean-shaped sculpture everyone loves. It's actually called Cloudgate, but everyone calls it the bean. But Millennium Park is more than just the bean. Concerts, gardens, ice skating in winter, it's a vibe. Now we're heading to Navy Pier, one of Chicago's top attractions. It's a giant pier jutting into Lake Michigan, with rides, restaurants, shops and a Ferris wheel. The real highlight is the view. You get an incredible panoramic view of the skyline. It's stunning at night when the buildings are lit up. Trust me, it's a sight you won't forget. Okay, thrill seekers, this one's for you. We're going to the top of the Willis Tower, formerly known as the Sears Tower. This is not for the faint of heart, people. You're 103 stories up, standing on a glass box. It's terrifying and exhilarating all at once, but the view, oh my God, the view! You can see for miles in every direction. Time for some educational fun at the Museum of Science and Industry. It's like a giant playground for your brain. Exhibits cover space, the human body and transportation, walk through a submarine, explore a coal mine and experience a tornado. All right, foodies, get ready for this. Culinary is one of the best restaurants in the world right here in Chicago. This place is not your average dinner spot. Multiple courses, experimental dishes, and flavors that will blow your mind. If you want an unforgettable dining experience, Culinary is the place. We can't talk about Chicago food without mentioning Lou Malnati's Pizzeria. It's a Chicago institution, and for good reason. Their deep dish pizza is legendary, with a buttery crust, tangy sauce, and toppings piled high. You haven't truly experienced Chicago until you've had a Lou Malnati's deep dish. Let's talk about another Chicago classic, the Chicago-style hot dog. And when it comes to Chicago-style hot dogs, Portillo's is king. An all-beef frankfurter on a poppy seed bun, topped with mustard, onions, sweet pickle relish, a dill pickle spear, tomato, sport peppers and celery salt. For something different, head over to Girl and the Goat, known for its innovative American cuisine with dishes that are both creative and delicious. The menu is constantly changing, so you never know what you're gonna get, but it's always good. Okay, last but not least, we're heading to the Purple Pig for some Mediterranean-inspired small plates. This place is all about bold flavors, fresh ingredients, and dishes meant for sharing. From their signature pig's ear with crispy kale to their wood-fired octopus, everything on the menu is a true winner. All right, let's talk events, because Chicago knows how to throw a party. One of the biggest parties of the year is the Chicago Air and Water Show. This free event takes place every summer along the shores of Lake Michigan, featuring breathtaking aerial displays from the US Navy Blue Angels, the US Army Parachute Team Golden Knights, and other performers. It's a day of thrills, excitement, and pure awesomeness. Okay, music lovers, this one's for you. Lollapalooza is one of the biggest music festivals in the world, right here in Chicago every summer. Hundreds of artists perform across multiple stages over 4 days. It's a music lover's paradise. All right, let's dive into Chicago's musical roots with the Chicago Blues Festival. This free event takes place every June and celebrates the legacy of Chicago blues music. You'll hear everything from classic blues to contemporary blues, soul, and gospel. It's a celebration of Chicago's rich musical heritage. Okay, foodies, this one's for you. Taste of Chicago is a 5-day food festival every summer in Grant Park. Sample food and drinks from over 70 of Chicago's best restaurants and vendors. From deep dish pizza to Chicago-style hot dogs to ethnic cuisine, there's something for everyone. All right, runners, this one's for you. The Chicago Marathon is one of the 6 world marathon majors, attracting over 45,000 runners worldwide. The course winds through 29 of Chicago's neighborhoods, showcasing the city's beauty and spirit. So, there you have it, guys. Chicago is full of surprises. From iconic architecture to world-class museums and delicious food, there's something for everyone. So what are you waiting for? Book your trip today and discover all that Chicago offers. Thanks for joining me on this awesome adventure through Chicago. Which place would you visit first? Let me know in the comments below. Give this video a thumbs up, subscribe for more travel adventures, and hit the notification bell. Until next time, peace out. Your support means the world to me. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Thank you for subscribing to our channel.